Hi, I'm Rhys. I'm here to talk about The Rebound, the UK's only destination for basketball news. Our aims. We want to make The Rebound the leading basketball magazine in the UK, and eventually one of the highest grossing sports magazines as well. We want to focus our magazine around getting interviews with players as opposed to teams, players in the NBA and the BBL. But most importantly, we want to provide a British point of view to the basketball culture. Where did it all start? We originally chose these 4 titles, but we narrowed it down to The Rebound because it has instant connotations of basketball. We were going to do Fast Break, but we didn't think that casual fans would know what it is. So we didn't do it. We also went through lots of fonts, but we eventually went for this one because it's bold and easy to read, so it'll stick out on store shelves. Our rivals. The only basketball magazine in the UK is MVP, but it doesn't actually publish its sales figures. The Americans do sell here, but nowhere near as much as they do there, so their sales aren't representative of our goals. However, the biggest rival is Slam, and we want to outsell that in the next 2 or 3 years. Our style. We wanted to use a white and blue colour scheme because the others use a red, and we wanted to look different and stand out from all the others. We're going to use an informal language in our articles because we have quite a young audience, so they won't mind about being professional tone. Our audience will be males aged 12 to 35, and we want to fit in the A, B, C1 and C2 category. And Andrew is an example of an average reader. We have multiple USPs. The first one is our interviews with the players, as opposed to the 4 teams, which gives readers an in-depth personal experience they can't get with different magazines. And we also bring a British point of view, which the others can't do because they're set in America. Print content. Like I said, we want to do articles on players' lives with high-quality writing. The life of Isaiah Thomas was an example I came up with. We'll also do upcoming fixtures and results for the month, and news from around the league and basic tutorials. For the online content, we want to do a podcast every week, but keep it specifically from a British point of view. Hopefully we can get guests from all around the world to do it basketball. Behind the scenes interviews for the articles that we write, and every single article will be available on the app and the website. We want to get lots of people to subscribe, so they're going to be given the issue 3 days before it's given out to the public. They'll also get like exclusive videos which you can't get if you don't subscribe. Our main costs are going to be the printing and our journalists and all our staff. It will cost £3 to print a single magazine. We want to do around 100,000 a month. That would cost 3.6 million a year to print, and we're going to spend around 1.6 million on staff as well. So if we charge £4, that would make £48 a year per person, and then times that by the 100,000 gives you 4,800,000. The 100-page magazine will have 15 pages of ads, which gives us £900,000 a year. All in total, that's 5,700,000 a year. But with the cost, that's 480,000. But realistically, we probably will lose money from extra costs, which we can't foresee. Advertising is going to be a big way for us to make money, specifically with big brands like Jordan, Sprite and Spalding. These brands are already connected to basketball, so I think it would be quite easy to get them involved. I've already spoken to a legal consultant about copyrighting and owning photos. We're in the process of copyrighting our name, but there doesn't seem to be any problems with that right now. Yeah, I truly believe that Rebound could be the highest circulating sports magazine in the UK one day. Any questions?
Okay, good presentation, Rhys. Thank you very much. So, if you're wanting to work with A-Line Productions, one of the things we quite like to do is to make sure that our products interact with our audience. Okay, so do you have any ideas of how an audience might interact with this brand?
I think something like
Rebound.
Sorry, I think something like a Player of the Month, some sort of poll like that, or even giveaways would be a good way to interact with the fans.
Okay, how might audiences feature in the magazine? So I might vote on a poll. Great. What about comments or opinions? Yeah. How might they feature?
We could even do something like every month one reader gets to do their own article in the magazine, keep it short. That'd be a good way.
Okay.
There's other small things we could do as well, I suppose.
And do you plan on using social media to launch this brand at all?
Definitely.
Yeah.
We talked about, I was going to talk about giveaways, and like, if you follow us on Twitter, you get a higher chance. If you retweet, you get a higher chance. And
Brilliant.
things like that.
Yeah, okay, so competitions, etc. through. Good. If you could just go back to the slide on subscription. So, some great costings and price breakdown. What kind of incentives would you offer to incentivise me to subscribe? So you've got an early release on there, 3 days before. Is there anything else as a reader?
Yeah. On the app, you'll be able to access certain parts that other people won't be able to. So like videos of the interviews and the behind the scenes, and maybe interviews with the creators as well to get a feel of what they're like.
Okay. What about pricing? Content ideas. That sound great. Is there anything in terms of pricing for subscription?
I was thinking around maybe £40 a year.
Okay.
Because
So
it would be £48 if you paid each month.
so slight price reduction.
Yeah.
Yep. Okay. Okay. Couple more. You talked a lot on the budgeting. If we just move forward one slide, you talked a lot about budgets and costings, and I think they're well thought out. Thought the cost of printing and staff, etc. Some of the costs you said that we can't foresee. Obviously, we would quite like to market the magazine, and also if we're going to print it, we need to be able to transport it. So potentially there are going to be some extra costs in there as well.
Yeah.
Have you got any ideas of kind of areas where you might want to advertise the brand of Rebound, just to get it off?
Definitely on sports radios. I know BT Sport is starting to do basketball more now, so you could advertise on that maybe.
Yep. Obviously then, that would impact your costings and make the loss in the first year. So I guess you would take on board that keeping the circulation a bit high is important.
Exactly.
Yep. Brilliant. Okay, that's great, Rhys. Thank you very much.